Did you know there's a science behind becoming an alluring man? Like the kind of man who sweeps a woman off her feet and makes her desire him forever. Did you know there's a science to that? There is. And even though it sounds like super impressive, because it is, the best part is it's actually pretty simple and pretty easy. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you some of the easiest ways to turn her head and to be really, really alluring to her. Are you ready? Does that sound good? These are exciting secrets, huh? As we get started with this though, I just kind of have to clear the air real fast. Is that okay? I titled this video, How to Be Mysterious to a Woman, because there are a lot of questions about this. And I really wanted to answer these questions for you. But full disclosure, I strongly dislike focusing on mystery, and here's why. The tactics most people use to be mysterious are actually manipulative and toxic, and they actually make you the toxic person. And that's not good. Things like playing hot and cold and keeping her guessing and not being too available on purpose and just doing things to keep her guessing. Anytime you are purposefully trying to keep her guessing, it's a little bit manipulative and toxic. And the last thing you want is to be the toxic person in the relationship, right? This is why I prefer to come from the approach of being alluring. Being mysterious means you can't quite get too close. But alluring means you can get as close as you want. And doesn't that sound a whole lot more exciting? So moving forward, I'm going to be sharing with you how to become alluring, which is 1,000,000 times more effective than focusing on mystery. And it also allows you to be your authentic self that she can desire forever. Sound good? You with me? All right. Let's dive in. The first thing to know to be an alluring man is to break the touch barrier. This is just fun no matter how you look at it. That magical moment when you very first break the touch barrier is a moment she will remember forever, and it's something that is fun to do again and again. Now, of course, don't do anything inappropriate. Hopefully that goes without saying. If you haven't yet seen this video on places women want to be touched, make sure you check that one out. I explain a little bit more there about early relationship touching versus further on into the relationships. Was a really great go-to resource. I'll put a link in the description below for you. Even something as simple as letting your hands touch or placing your hand on her back as you guide her through a crowded room will give her those butterflies, and it gives you that very alluring feeling that makes her wants to be with you more and more. It's very, very enchanting very, very quickly. You want her to want your touch, right? Well, a great way to help that along is to just start casually breaking that touch barrier. P.S. Before we get to the next secret, if you haven't yet, make sure you subscribe and ring that notification bell. My name is Melannie. I'm a Christian dating coach for men and your go-to source to learn how to have forever love without mind games and without drama. Do you want authentic love? Like the kind where you get to wake up to her beautiful smile every single morning? Well, if that's what you want, that's what I'm here to help you get. So make sure you subscribe. And if you'd like to learn more about working with me in my academy, just go to coachmelannie.com/masterclass. I'll give you the deets there. Okay, the next secret that will make you ridiculously alluring and enchanting, and yes, can have that hint of mystery, but only in a very proactive way, not a manipulative way. This secret is to dress a little bit above everyone else. And now when I say dress above everybody else, I don't mean more expensively. I just mean a little more polished. This helps you stand out in the best way possible. The truth is you do not have to spend a lot of money to dress very, very attractive and confident and modern. As a matter of fact, I teach my clients in my academy how to dress like a model without spending a lot of money and having a ton of items in your wardrobe so that you can look and feel better than you ever have. So it's not the cost of the clothes so much as it is putting them together in a way that really allows you to rock what you've got. The men who do this are sure to catch her eye and get her attention. And because you stand out in such a positive way, it's ridiculously alluring. It makes her go, ooh, I want to get to know him. a lot better. Okay, this next one is one of my favorites. Another way to be ridiculously alluring and get her attention fast is to let her see you looking at her in admiration. Now, just to be clear, keep this appropriate, okay? You know what you should and should not do with your eyes. But letting her see that you admire her, that you're happy when you're with her, that you find her attractive, these types of things, she wants to see that in your eyes. Would you like to know that she likes what she sees when she looks at you? Of course you would. That feeling makes you feel like you're on fire. It's a spectacular feeling. And she wants to feel that feeling too. This is one way to communicate with each other in a very alluring way without even opening your mouth. And a little bonus tip, if you want to throw in a little blush while you're at it, sometimes we feel like we have to hide when we're blushing. Sometimes it's the cutest thing you can do. So if you just happen to get those butterflies and a little bit of blush happens, okay, just celebrate it because it's cute. Too many people think that pulling away and acting cold and acting distant is what's attractive, but it's really not. Icebergs are cold and they're dangerous. They're not fun. What she wants is something that's safe and warm and sheltering and protective. So letting her see that admiration is spectacular. And just in case you're still wondering, okay, how do I do that appropriately? Just keep it from the neck up, okay? But let her see that interest and attraction in your eyes. And this actually brings up a really interesting point. Did you know that most people are only teaching you what women who are looking for flings want in a man? They're not telling you what women who want lifelong love are looking for. This is why you can try so hard and you can follow certain tips online completely and completely accurately, but still be ridiculously frustrated and still not have a real relationship. So my question for you is, are you someone who's looking for a woman to wake up next to every day for the rest of your life? Do you want to look deeply into her beautiful eyes and know that she knows everything about you and adores you and wants to kiss your battle scars for the rest of her life? She wants to be by your side and cheer you on forever. Is that you? It's time to learn what those women want, not the one-night fling girls. And let me just say, I'm really good at teaching you how to get that forever love kind of girl. Go to coachmelannie.com/masterclass right now to learn 3 secrets nobody else is talking about and you need to know. What you discover there are 3 powerful secrets that most men will never know about women. You want in on these secrets? Watch it now. Again, coachmelannie.com/masterclass. I will put a link in the description below and a link in the pinned comments. Do it. You're going to love it. I can't wait to share. I really nerd out about these things and how much they can help you, okay? The next thing we're going to talk about that is ridiculously alluring to a woman is when you learn new things and you're an interesting person to be around. This is, again, one of those things that can have that hint of mystery without, again, being a toxic person. We're not particularly attracted to people who are boring, okay? As humans, we just don't like being bored and we don't like being around people who are boring. But someone who is learning new things, who is an interesting person to be around, who's involved in things, that kind of person is really, really enticing to be around. It's difficult to be bored when you're around them, and there's always something new and exciting to discover about them and to discover about the world, and it makes them really fun to be with. So if you want to increase how alluring you are and a little bit of that mystery, learn something new, join a club, pick up a new skill. Okay, this next one is another one of my favorites. This will always and forever be one of my favorites. One of the best ways to be alluring is to flirt with her and to show interest. Let's just be real. If you meet a beautiful girl and she starts flirting with you and letting you know that she's interested in you, is that alluring to you? Of course it is. Well, she feels the same way when you do that with her. Now, the real magic happens when you have 2 people doing this. That's the most fun. When you flirt without being desperate in any way, which, by the way, is something I teach you how to do in detail in my academy, when you really do that, it's ridiculously alluring and exciting and intriguing, and it makes a relationship insanely fun and makes her want to be with you more and more and more, makes her captivated and enchanted by you. Okay, quick question before we get to the next one. Are you enjoying this video? I don't know that I've ever really done a lot of videos on this. Would you like more? If you would, comment alluring to let me know. Your feedback really does help me, so thank you so much. Even though I'm not able to reply to every comment, they mean a lot to me, and I try to take the time to go through the comments on each video. So thank you so much for that feedback, and especially, oh my goodness, thank you for your support with the super thanks. It means a lot to me, and it helps me continue to bring you these videos. I'll be honest, sometimes it feels like YouTube does not like supporting decent content, appropriate content. And so just having that support from you really does cheer me on. So thank you. And whether you've ever used the super thanks before or not, if you'd like to use it now, that would mean a lot to me. So thank you. Okay, the next one is ridiculously powerful. Are you ready for this one? This secret is to become confident. Now, I want you to notice, I did not say be confident, although that's part of it. I said become confident. So often, we all do this as humans. We think that either you win the confidence lottery or you don't. And science shows us that's not actually how it works. Confidence is something we have to learn. That's why I teach my clients in my academy the confident habits, that as you apply them, confidence becomes automatic as long as you're maintaining those habits. And the truth is, confidence is sexy, okay? It's alluring, it's irresistible, it's enchanting. Because it's something that everybody wants, when we see it in another person, it's irresistible. We love it. And for a woman, it makes you appear very strong. It makes you very, very protective and sheltering and masculine, and just really, really, really makes her like you, like a loss. Even something that to you would seem like not a big deal, to a woman, when she sees a confident man like that, oh, that right there is sexy. And again, to learn more about stuff like this and how you can completely enchant a woman, make her fall passionately in love forever, you'll learn more about this when you go watch that free training. So just coachmelannie.com/masterclass. Make sure you check it out. Okay, this next one is a really, really exciting secret. It gives those butterflies and makes it very, very alluring, very, very fun. This secret is to tell her how she makes you feel. Imagine how you would feel if that beautiful girl that you're crushing on tells you that she feels happier when she's around you, or you always make her smile, or something like that. We love knowing how we make someone feel. Now, I've mentioned in previous videos, don't tell her you have feelings for her too soon. So that's not what I mean by this. Although, yes, she wants to know you have feelings for her at the appropriate time. However, it can be something as simple as, wow, I always feel so great when I'm around you. Or when it's appropriate, wow, I really care about you, or whatever it is. When we open up and we share how we feel about each other, it's ridiculously alluring. And it's one of those things that's going to play in her mind on repeat, and she's going to remember forever. So far, do you kind of see how these things make you ridiculously alluring and help you get closer to her? Where again, if you focus too much on being mysterious and playing hot and cold and acting like you don't have time to see her, even though you totally do, that's, again, it's like an iceberg. It's cold, it's dangerous, you can't get close to it. But someone who's alluring is warm and exciting and enticing in the best way possible. Are you ready to take it to the next level, my friend, where you understand what it is that makes her fall in love forever? Because yeah, it's great to catch her attention, and these tips are going to definitely help you with that. But what makes her want to wake up next to you for the rest of her life? These are secrets I'll share when you join me in that training. So just go to coachmelannie.com/masterclass. Some of the secrets I share with you there are some of the secrets that have helped men who thought they would never get married pretty quickly find the love of their life and marry her. You don't want to miss out on these, right? So I'll see you over there. Let's sum up real fast what you just learned about how to be alluring. That's just fun to say, alluring. Number one is to break the touch barrier. There's no way that's not fun. Just, again, obviously make sure you're doing it appropriately. Number two is to dress a little bit more polished than the others. This helps you stand out and really, really stand out in a good way. Number 3, let her see you looking at her with admiration and affection. That's just plain cute. This is something you see like in chick flicks and stuff all the time because girls love it. Next up is learn new things and be involved. Someone who's boring, not attractive. Someone who's not boring is ridiculously addicting. Next up, flirt and show interest in her. We love it when people show interest in us as humans. And so when you flirt in that non-desperate way, in that alluring way, there's nothing wrong with that. Next up is to become a confident person. And yes, it's okay if you're not confident right now. You can become a confident person. Confidence is sexy. And make sure you tell her how she makes you feel. We all want to hear that as humans. And girls love stuff like that. When she knows how she makes you feel, oh my goodness, she is on fire. Thank you so much for watching, my amazing friend. Be sure to subscribe and give me a big thumbs up. And do you have a friend who hasn't watched this video yet? Make sure you share it with him. If you don't yet follow me on social media, there are links in the description below. I share exclusive content in my Instagram stories, so make sure you especially follow me on Instagram. I would love to hear from you in the comments. Your feedback really does help me. So please leave me a comment. Comment Alluring if you would like more videos like this one, or if there's something else you'd like to know about, tell me that in the comments as well. Thank you so much again, my amazing friend, and have an amazing day. You're welcome. You're welcome, Internet. You're welcome. Okay. That's a good way to start a video. So can I just say something that makes me giggle a little bit about the internet world is everything has become so ridiculously clickbaity. Pretty much since COVID. I mean, it was clickbaity before, but since then, you know, it's ridiculously clickbaity. And sometimes, like, the things I have to put as my thumbnails in order to get any attention for the algorithm to remotely notice me, sometimes just sound really funny when you say them out loud. Same thing with thumbnails. I have to do faces that I don't do, like, regularly. You know, I don't walk around going, ooh, you know? I don't know where I was going with that, but I thought it'd be funny to share. Would you like to know that when she's looking at you, she likes what you, that didn't make any sense. Okay, I did it. Woo, 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 woo. That was my little celebration. You're welcome. I should really stop filming before I do my little celebrations. They can be a little embarrassing. Let's face it, I've embarrassed myself on YouTube so many times. The interesting part is I'm not actually embarrassed, so there you go. See, this is the benefit of becoming a confident person. You don't really care what other people think. I mean, you have to care, like you still have to be like a decent human being kind of way. But if you do something embarrassing on YouTube, you're like, okay, so what? Okay, secret end of the video club. Are you ready for our word? If you're new here, we always have a special word at the end of the video. I always love reading your comments on this. So let's see, what should our word be? Ringtone. Why? I have no clue. I really don't. So if you watched to the end of the video, comment ringtone to let me know. And thank you so much for being here. I always look forward to your comments, so I'll see you in the next one. I did it. I did it. Would you like to hear me sing opera? No, you wouldn't. Although I can. I mean, some of you might, but most people are like, no. The good news is I can sing more than just opera, just to clear the air. As a matter of fact, opera is not my favorite thing to sing. I mean, it feels really cool. Like, your whole head is like, whoa. But it's not my favorite thing to sing. I am really rambling on today. I'm sorry to forgive me. Oh, good. Because I'm probably going to do it in the next video, too. I try really hard. Okay, I'm done now. Goodbye. I have too much fun with the camera. They tell you to flirt with the camera. I just become best friends with the camera, okay? That's where I'm at. It's because I'm imagining all the people watching. And it's fun. Okay, bye now.